There were a lot of strong people in this competition. We had Ludovico Fossali, we had Eric Neuer. Hello everyone, my name is Sebastian Lucke, I'm a German speed climber, and today I want to take you to the European Cup in Italy, which took place a couple days back, where I competed. I finished 9th place. So let's take a closer look at the highlights of this competition. Let's go. The European Cup in Italy was an amazing experience. I started with a warm-up. The warm-up is one of the most important things in a competition for me, because usually you don't get to train so much at the competition wall, so you just have the 2 regular practice runs before it counts and before you have to clock a time. The warm-up takes a lot of time, especially in competitions. The warm-up is about an hour for me. Like, I start with some easy rope skipping and stretching and yoga movements to just get in the flow a little and to get moving. If it's possible, if there's a warm-up area with climbing holds and stuff, I go bouldering a little. Yeah, then it's already time to go to the wall and you have your 2 practice runs. And this time the practice was really nice for me. Sometimes it's hard for me to start pushing from the very first run, because you feel warm, but then you go to the wall and you realize, okay, maybe I just need to find the flow on the speed wall again, because it's different than going bouldering. It's very different. But this time it was really nice. I started off with a 5.7, which is not that great, but it was a good feeling. I got to know the wall. I got to know, okay, how did my moves feel? And it felt good. So let's head right over to the second round of practice, because that was a really nice round for me. I started off the second run with a reaction time of 0.10 seconds, which is like the closest that is possible without doing a false start. So I didn't realize, a teammate told me after my run. Yeah, but I clocked a 5.40, which is really nice. Then we had a little break until the qualification started, and I just tried to stay warm. So the first qualification round also went really well for me with 5.5, which was 2nd place at that time. Of course, there were a lot of strong people in this competition, a lot of guys competing in World Cups and also competing with me in the Olympic qualifier. We had Ludovico Fossali, we had Eric Neuer, we had Yaroslav from Ukraine, and a lot of other strong guys. So the field was really packed, and so the 5.5 gave me a certain security that I would head over to finals no matter what happens in the second round of qualification, if it's not a false start, of course. But yeah, so I tried to push a little more in the second qualification run, and it worked out. I clocked a 5.43, which is unfortunately slower than I was in practice, but it's okay. I was in 4th position after the qualification, which was a quite nice spot, because you always like to be in the first half of the grid, so you can climb on the left lane. Yeah, after qualifications we had a long break from about 1.5 hours, and then it was time for the finals. And I felt really activated but calm and focused, so the combination felt right.
Ready?
But it didn't work out. I made a mistake. I slipped in the upper part of the route. I dropped down from 4th place to place 9, which is still okay. It's a top 10 place. I take it. Of course, I'm not perfectly happy, because I could have done more. I really felt like I could push towards a podium in this competition. But I did a mistake. That's the game, and there are a lot of things and positive thoughts I take away from this competition. Yeah, my season start was really bad, so starting off with 4 consistent runs, 2 in practice, 2 in qualification, was a quite big achievement for me. I haven't done that in the last 2 years, because I always had a bad practice or had a bad qualification or had 1 good qualification and 1 really bad qualification run. So that was really nice, and that really gave me some confidence. Yeah, that was my recap of the European Cup in Italy. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed watching some footage of it, if you just want to support the speed climbing family, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again next time.